Have you ever had to do a recipe where it's for four people, but you're expecting eight? How do you double it? What's the difference between the one third cup and the one fourth cup as opposed to the one half cup? Um, how do you double a recipe that uses five half cups, but now you gotta do 10 half cups? Well, maybe let's say that you have a recipe for 10 people, but you're only expecting five. How do you cut that in half? Well, coming out to our family math night at Garvin School, where we are going to show your children, our students, and you how to navigate through fractions. Yes, every time we have to present a lesson on fractions, our students start getting fearful. Oh no, fractions, they're so hard. Oh no, I don't know what the difference between a mixed fraction is and an improper fraction. I don't know how to add or multiply fractions with that don't have the same denominator. What is a denominator? What is a numerator? Well, come on out to the math fun night, family math night, where we're going to be having hands on activities for you um, and your children that are based on the standards that we're learning in school in our classrooms. Now, the standard that we're going to be working on is the standard that we're going to be knowing how to successfully add and subtract fractions that don't have the same denominator, meaning the bottom number. The numerator is the top number and the denominator is the bottom number. So you're going to be able to go through different booths and not just answer problems, but we are also going to be using some of these in order to make delicious pizza. So, for instance, what we're going to do is we're going to have a pizza that we're going to have one third of the pizza have mushrooms on it and one fourth of the pizza have pepperonis. So, how much of the pizza has toppings on it in total? Again, it is one third of the pizza and one fourth. Do they have the same bottom number or the same denominator? No, they don't. So what we have to do is in order to add them up so that we can get the complete fraction of the total fraction of toppings on that pizza, what we're going to have to do is find the least common denominator. What are you talking about, Miss White? Well, the least common denominator is where you have to see the two numbers, in this instance is 3 and 4, and what is the common denominator, meaning what number, what goes into 3 equally, what goes into 4 equally, into what number? The easy way to do it is just multiply those two together, and it's 12. 3 goes into 12 4 times, 4 goes into 12 3 times, right? So you're going to multiply. So you're going to turn that one third, right? You're going to say 3/12, okay? I'm sorry, 4/12. And then you're going to take the one fourth and you're going to make that four, you're going to make that 4/12. So let me repeat it again. You're going to 3 times 4 is 12, right? So you're going to take, it's going to be 3/12 and then 4/12. 4 times 3 is 12, okay? And then now you have the same bottom number of 12. Now you just add the top numbers. It's really simple. So in this instance, it's going to be 7/12. So it's going to be 4/12 plus 3/12 equals 7/12. So 7/12 of the pizza, the whole pizza, has toppings on it. Okay. Now you say, why do I need that? Well, you will need that if so that you can know how much measurements of ingredients and the toppings that you need. Okay. So that is just one example of what you're going to be doing in our family math night. And it's going to happen on April the 5th, and it's going to happen at 3 in the afternoon to 6 in the evening. So we're going to have 3 fun hours. And again, you're going to have a chance to taste your math problems because you're going to be using and cooking these recipes. And we're going to have a great time. So thank you so much for this time. I hope that it takes the mystery out of fractions. And even if it hasn't, come on out on April 5th. And I assure you, when you leave there, you're going to be confident to be able to problem solve anything that has fractions. Have a wonderful day.